we're here with Dr Noel Heaney. He's the General Manager of Biologics Ireland at BMS. Okay, so Noel, what brought BMS down to Cruiserath today? What are you guys hoping to get out of the event?
Well, obviously it's a fantastic event. We're delighted to be here. We've already met with hundreds of people, if not up to 1,000 at this stage, with all the people going through. And we're here because we want to share our story and what we're doing in terms of significant expansion we're doing in Ireland, particularly with our new biotechnology facility that we're building in a location called Cruiserath, which is near Blanchardstown, just on the west of Dublin. And really we're investing $1 billion there in a new facility, which to my knowledge is one of the largest foreign direct investments in the history of the state, certainly in the life sciences area. And over the course of the next few years, we'll be staffing that facility up to about 440, 450 people by the time we're fully operational. At the moment, we have about 100 people on board from an operations perspective. So obviously we've got to add another 300 plus over the next few years, and where better to come than Cruiserath, where we see all of the people here today. And we've met lots of people who have all of the right technology, qualifications, skills, and we're very interested to talk to them to share the opportunities that we're going to have with our facility over in Blanchardstown.
Fantastic. Yeah, there's no better opportunity than Cruiserath.
No.
But on that, Cruiserath recently released the results of a survey that indicated that 70% of people are interested in changing jobs this year. I mean, that mirrors a trend that we've seen of the enter the job for life mentality. Is that something that you notice at BMS?
Absolutely, that is something that we're all aware of, that job for life is kind of an old mindset. It's certainly something that we're well aware of in BMS. But if you look at BMS, or Bristol Myers Squibb, we've been in Ireland for over 50 years. Quite a lot of our employees would have spent all of their careers with Bristol Myers Squibb. For example, myself, I've been with the company, I will be with the company 23 years this coming November. But over the course of those 23 years, I've probably had about 7 different jobs. So on average, I'm changing jobs roughly every 3 years. And that would be pretty common for a lot of people within the company. So I think that's reflective of the fact that within our company, we have a real focus on people development and continuing to provide people with opportunities. This latest facility that we're going to build is going to add to those opportunities within Ireland. We already have a small molecule manufacturing facility, we have external manufacturing organizations, we have a commercial organization and a medical focused organization. So there's huge opportunities to do different things in your career, but within BMS, so internally focused. And not only within Ireland. So in my 22 years, I've spent a total of 9 years outside of Ireland, largely in the US. So we have facilities around the world, US certainly, we have facilities. We have facilities in France, Italy, China, Japan, and it's very regular that opportunities come up for people to relocate if they're willing to do so. So we'll have the opportunities within Ireland to change roles, and we'll have the opportunities globally to change roles. And we're very focused on making sure we provide those opportunities to our people to further their careers in any way that they see fit.
That's a fantastic way to do retention. But then retention is one thing, getting people at all is another. We've noticed it's everywhere at the moment, the tech pipeline, the STEM pipeline.
Yeah.
There are gaps. There are more roles than there are people. Is that something as well that you've noticed? I mean, what do you do to combat that?
Well, yeah, we have noticed it. I think the whole biotech sector in particular have noticed it. I think there's some statistics out there from NIBRT about, gaps of the order of, a few thousand over the next few years in terms of the bounce back in the Irish economy, particularly in the biotech sector. And we're addressing that in several ways. Number one, in the facility where we're building the new facility over in Cruiserath, we had another operation there before, so we've done our best to transition as many of those people from what was an API manufacturing facility into the biotech space, and that has required retraining of people. So we've been heavily involved with NIBRT. We've had our people go over to NIBRT, get the re-education or the additional skills that are required to work in a biotechnology facility, and we further that now by transitioning those people to a facility in the US up in Devons outside Boston, where they're going to further their training over the next several months, and then we'll bring them back into the facility later this year and they'll be a real help to us, both in sustaining the culture we've built up over the years within BMS, but also in bringing back those new skill sets and helping us to build up that new facility as quickly as possible and as efficiently as possible. So that's one thing we've done in terms of our own people internally. Externally, I mean, we have a fantastic relationship with NIBRT, and really that is a facility and a capability not only for the pharma industry but for Ireland in general, in terms of attracting in new industries here. They're doing a fantastic job, and we're working with them through programs like Skills Nets, where people can get trained with them, then come to us on internships, and we have a lot of people. I think it'll be up to 20 people who are coming through that program who will come into us, particularly in our quality areas. And then attendance at functions like today, where we get our name out there, get our story out there, transmit some of the excitement about what we are doing. And back to that question about culture and how we treat people, we believe that the biggest attractant of people will be word of mouth. And if people really do understand and hear how we treat employees, how we have a real focus on their future career development, we will hopefully become the employer of choice in the biotech sector. And really that's what we're about.